Autistic Gamer 7, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Obviously, as you can tell by the title, this is the September Collab Final, and yes, I know, it's actually about the end of October, literally, so it's been a month since this was supposed to be up. But because of some things that I talked about a little bit in my update video that just went live yesterday, should be yesterday when this video is going up, I had some technical difficulties and then some other things going on, and I feel like a horrible person, but I am just now getting to this today. Just as a quick recap, I did create the sim that you're currently seeing on here, and the people in the collab got a chance to make a home for her based on her story of coming to Strangerville and being an alien and trying to figure out what happened, and you know, she came from her home planet and all that stuff. So this is going to be the final builds that they came up with for this lovely sim here, who I sort of want to add to my game, but we'll see how that goes later on. Anyway, this is the first one by Brizzelblubb. I sometimes don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm also horrible at pronouncing, but so far I haven't been told otherwise. But anyway, this is Brizzle's build, which immediately when I loaded it in, I was like, this is interesting. It is not on, like, the solid ground. It is up on rocks, which there was definitely a use of the live edit objects in this, because you got to use the rocks and stuff like that, which that automatically made this a cool idea, so I was definitely intrigued. There's a truck back here, which sort of looks like, you know, it's sort of trying to be hidden. Like, you see this as a house, but at the same time, it seems like maybe the person in this house is trying to be a little bit private, a little bit hidden, which makes sense when she's a runaway princess alien. At least in my head, she's sort of like a princess. I don't know if I stated that in the initial video, but in my head, that's sort of what she is that she's a princess or something from her planet that has run away. But, so this is where she would be staying, what Brizzle had made, and immediately, like I said, I was definitely intrigued. I definitely liked the fact that it was, like, into the rock and sort of up in the air, definitely different. It's completely surrounded by windows for the most part, so for someone like me, I wouldn't like windows surrounding my whole entire house, just because I'm a very private person. But at the same time, this is sort of, like, secluded a little bit to a certain degree, so, like, you wouldn't have too many people coming around here. But at the same time, the windows are absolutely pretty on this build and beautiful and amazing. And I think there looks like there's blinds or curtains. So technically, you know, yeah, there they are. You could pull those down if you were actually using the bathroom. But definitely really do like the windows. Like from what am I trying to say? Like a standpoint of it not being my house, I love it. If it was my house, I'd be a little skeptical of the windows. But I like how, like, actually it looks like the building was literally built into the rocks and, like, made sure that it actually looked like they custom fit things. I know it's just technically stuff glitching through, but it actually looks like it's, like, sort of almost custom fit for that rock being there, and, like, it's a part of the build, and I actually really liked that. I think it's really neat and cool. This kitchen was a cool, different layout, so I really liked this build in general. And now we're gonna go into more of like the living area. I got a fireplace, which is nice because Strangerville is hot, but if I remember correctly, the nights can get cold. So plus it's always nice to have, and I like this. I like the use of making that one table slightly smaller, just to make it look like two tables that could slide underneath each other. I hadn't done that, but I really like that. It's like a little nice idea, and I like this desk is built in the cubway. Like, there's really good use of the space that this built. Like, it's a sort of an odd shape, an odd design, because building around the rocks. I like putting the plants actually inside there, so it's bringing a little bit of the outdoors in. It's a really good use of the space done here. And then we have the bedroom, which the little skylight above here is beautiful, and I imagine for her, you know, she's looking up space magic in her home. And there's also a bathtub in here, which is interesting because I wouldn't have thought to do that, but you know, you can have your own little private bath or like a hot tub, or like a soak, like a relaxing soak. Not maybe like a full-on bath, but a relaxing soak. But yeah, and I like the use of the greenery on the side. This is like a very, I want to say it's sort of modern, but it's also bringing sort of that living organic thing into it. So I really, really like this build. Like, it is really, really pretty. I would like to have a sim actually live in this place, because it's definitely really pretty. Use of space is great. Definitely different, unique, and interesting. And, dude, really good job, Brizzle. Good job on that. And it was definitely unique. I feel like I repeat myself sometimes, but it's just because I don't have a very good list of vocabulary for the most part. But it was a very well lighted build with all the different, like, sort of skylight things and the windows all around. And it was definitely different. Really enjoyed that build. Definitely make sure to go check out Brizzle and the channel and all the other stuff. All their links will be in the description below. So definitely go check that out, like, soon, like, after the video, and check out all the other stuff. Thank you, Brizzle, for being a part of this collab. Really, really loved your build, and looking forward to you hopefully being in future collabs, because they are coming back. But anyway, now we're going to go on to the next one, which I immediately get distracted by the jets going off. But normally I don't have it in live mode. I do, but I, like, pause it. And I forgot to pause this one, so eventually people show up at the front door, because I realized halfway through that I had not unpaused it. So just keep that in mind. That's why there's going to be strange people outside the door when we go back in. But anyway, this is Smurfette's build. She actually sort of did two, sort of. I'll explain the second one a little bit more later. It's a sort of build, sort of type thing. But this is the first one, which is like an actual house. And immediately from the outside, it looked really pretty. And I like the use of the bricks and the reds. And we come in and we get like this grand, like, opening here. Definitely really, really like that. There's some use of some Realm of Magic already, which at the time, I just now started playing a lot with the Realm of Magic for me, which is, you know, the fact that it's been out for way more than a month now is a little ridiculous, but I definitely like the use of some of that stuff. It gives it sort of more of a unique vibe, and considering it's technically going to be an alien living here, it's really nice, sort of bring a little bit of the strangeness, but I love the colors in this house as well. Also, anytime you put red, like a variation of red, I'm probably gonna like it, just because I really like red. And then we have an outside section here, which I really like the outside. I think this is where I actually realized that I still had live mode on, because I was like, wait, there's still bubbles going on in the pool. Hold up. So, but yeah, I think that's, yeah, I paused it literally right there. But I really like this little outside area, like the little seating area and the bar. It's shaded because, you know, it's hot out in Strangerville, but it's like a really pretty shading. This house is like, it's definitely like different from some of the other houses that are automatically put in Strangerville, but I still think it actually really works in Strangerville. It's really, really pretty. I really like the outside. It was one of my favorite parts, but I also really like the upstairs section. As soon as we get up there, that well, I think there's a bathroom first, but I'm also imagining that these books in the corner are like studying, like, you know, trying to figure things out, but it's like a little tiny bathroom, like, hidden away in here. Like, oh, what, this is a tiny bathroom, there's a little toilet hiding in here, tiny toilet hiding. But anyway, we're gonna go upstairs and check out that section, which I like because it's like the little overlook thing. I don't do this too often in my builds, yet every time I see it, I'm like, I really like that. I like the overlook. And we have a little bit more of beiges and cream up here, which, you know, is nice. It's like a little more toned down and stuff. And things. And I like the use of this little, I don't know what you would call that technically, but it's like a little divider, I guess is the best way to call it. I like the use of putting it at the end of the bed, so it gives just a little bit more privacy. Technically, I'm pretty sure no one downstairs could see you up there, but still, it's sort of nice to have that little extra divider. And we have this bathroom, which is a lot darker than the rest of it, but it's sort of nice. I like darker when it comes to, like, places where I'm going to be chilling and relaxing, but that is me personally. I just like blacks and dark and bricks. It's pretty. But I also, one of the things that I really liked about this was the fact that I did notice so many of different packs in this, and some of them were packs that you normally, like, some of the stuff you may not normally mix, but it actually works really, really well. I really liked this build as well. And there's the crazy people outside. I still think my favorite part is either the upstairs little bedroom area that's overlooking the rest of the house, or the outside. I really liked the back of the outside just because it looked like it was very, very calm and relaxing, and it may be a good thing for a little lovely alien princess to actually relax every once in a while and not be stressing about the worries of her home planet and other things going on in her life. But, so that was Smurfette's original build, and she actually, like I said, she did a second thing, but it wasn't like a full-on build. She actually took an existing build that was in Strangerville and updated it. She's like, I'm gonna do something else, because this time around I only had 2 people join, which is fine. Perfectly fine. I don't mind there just being 2. I don't mind if there was just 1. But she wanted to have at least something a little more there and stuff. So we have the bar here that she has edited a little bit, so like maybe instead of getting a house, she's actually hiding out in a local place, a plain site area or something. Maybe she's befriended the person who owns the bar and they've let her stay here. So as you can see, nothing really looks different coming in here for the most part. It mostly all looks the same, but then there's a strangely shaped bookcase, and you can be like, I wonder why that's like that. Like, interesting design for a bookcase. Huh! It is actually a hidden door. And if you head down, it is like a little area that, you know, she would possibly be staying and experimenting in and such. So, definitely has a completely different vibe than the house that she built. This is definitely like full research mode, figure out what's going on, figure out what they're doing here in Strangerville, how it impacted her planet, such and such. A lot of experimenting, a lot of researching, and definitely this is like full-on blown mode. And maybe, you know, that is her house that Smurfette build, but she comes here to research and stays sometimes. So that's why there's a small bed, there's a wormhole to go to Sixum. Maybe that's her home planet, maybe it's not. Who really knows? She's also got a jail cell here for stuff. So I definitely liked that this was definitely full-on research mode, and that it's hidden away inside the bar. So easily could go up there and talk to the military personnel, and then head across the street and go to the library and talk to the scientists, so on and so forth. So I like that she did add just that little extra thing so that there was also something else to check out. But that is basically it for the collab. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that lovely like button and subscribe for future ones. And definitely make sure you go check out Smurfette stuff. It's down in the description below. Thank you so much for building the lovely house and adding this little section onto the bar. I definitely enjoyed it. And thank both of you for being a part of this collab. Really hope to see y'all in future collabs. Again, my collabs are coming back. I'm really sad that I skipped the October one because of Halloween. Halloween is like one of my favorite holidays. Probably my second favorite holiday, if not creeping onto my favorite. But, so I'm sort of sad that I missed that month, but things just did not work out in my favor. But they will be back. November will have a monthly collab. So I really hope that y'all will join me again, and I hope others look forward to it as well. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you go and check out Brizzle and Smurfette. They definitely deserve the love and attention. They are both really great people and really great content creators and friends. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you to the two of you again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.